we can often take it for granted and not realize the important role it plays in our communities. Our architecture is one of the enduring aspects by which our culture is judged by ourselves and by others. It's a window into who we are, what we value, and how we choose to live our lives. IAF is a 501c3 organization, and our mission is to inspire an appreciation of architecture and design. We are the only statewide organization in Iowa that cultivates audiences to understand both contemporary and historic architecture. The Iowa Architectural Foundation plays a big role in promoting Iowa's identity through architecture. We initiated the Community Enhancement Through Architecture Awards because we feel it is important to recognize the people and organizations who practice architectural stewardship and high standards in design. We are here to recognize the 2020 winners of the Community Enhancement Through Architecture and Urban Design Awards. The purpose of the awards is to recognize individuals, organizations, or communities outside of the architectural profession who've had a significant, sustained, and positive impact on the quality of life in Iowa through their support of architecture and urban design. Last year's award recipients were the Ruan family, the City of Des Moines and Greater Des Moines Partnership, and the University of Iowa. A committee comprised of architects and non-architects made the selection for this year's award recipients. Many individuals, institutions, and corporate and community entities were considered, but this year's recipients were deemed to be at the top of the list. Many thanks go to our awards committee and jury. Eric Newhouse, AIA Committee Chair, Jeff Schaefer, AIA Jury Chair, Janice Ruan, 2019 recipient, Juror, Thomas Leslie, FAIA, Iowa State University, Juror, M. Jessica Rowe, Des Moines Public Art Foundation, Juror, Rob Whitehead, AIA, Iowa State University, Juror, William Anderson, FAIA, IAF Chair, Advisor, Claudia Kackler, IAF Executive Director. Our first recipient is Grinnell College, which was selected for their outstanding and sustained contributions, vision, and leadership in architecture and planning. IAF's jury summed it up nicely. Grinnell College has reached out over time to create an incredible collection of buildings, which is different than something done episodically. There's a commitment to excellence and quality, and it takes a great deal more dedication and perseverance to maintain that course. It's what sets a neighborhood or a campus apart.
Grinnell College is very proud and honored to receive this award from the Iowa Architectural Foundation. We recognize all of the tremendous campus leadership, faculty, and staff that helped shape the vision of our beautiful campus, and the students who have responded so vibrantly to our spaces. We firmly believe that quality design and quality of life are deeply interconnected, and that an architecture of light and discovery energizes and enriches knowledge and learning. As you walk our campus, you quickly realize we have a lot of beautiful spaces, amazing facilities, and cohesive sense of community, place, and purpose. The college's architectural focus contributes to the community. Quality architecture and design embody our commitment to our environment, sustainability, health, identity, and economy. The college made its first major architectural investment in 1883 when it hired Stephen Earle, a protege of Henry Hobson Richardson, to design Goodnow Hall, which still stands. It was built following the cyclone that destroyed campus in 1882. Going back to the 1960s, Grinnell College has consistently sought to employ some of the best American and international architects, including Walter Netsch and Cesar Pelli architects. It is currently in the early phases of a project with Ajayi Associates. We believe that the goal of any good architectural design should be to embody and further the programmatic goals of the institution. Our goal has been to seek out the most qualified and talented architectural and engineering design teams regionally, nationally, and globally, based on the mission of the college at the time and guided by careful and responsive planning. Internal steering committees include members from various and program-pertinent staff and faculty groups, ensuring the design team is the best partner for both the architectural program and vision. The result is, as one faculty member has said, a pedagogical dream. Our goal is that whether you are a visitor for an afternoon, a student for 4 years, a faculty and staff member for 40 years, or an alum coming back to the campus over a lifetime, you feel the minute you walk into one of our buildings that you are a part of something significant and wonderful. It also works to acknowledge the nearly 175-year-old history of the college as a history of innovation and adaptation to a changing world. Our buildings foster new kinds of partnerships among educational professionals, librarians, faculty members, students, and visitors. In our next educational chapter, we are supporting a growing interest in developing student mentors as part of this newly interconnected and interactive architectural program. We are incredibly honored to be selected for this award.
Now, let's take a look around the Grinnell College campus to see some of its excellent architecture. The Forum was designed by Walter Netsch of Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill. Completed in 1964, this international-style building shows the Bauhaus influence in its use of concrete, steel, wood, and glass in a strongly integrated design. To accommodate the multiple functions of the Forum, the building is laid out across 7 levels, although from the outside it looks like a single-story structure. Burling Library was also designed by Walter A. Netsch of SOM and was built in 1959 to replace the Carnegie Library, which the college had outgrown. It was expanded in 1982 and 83 under the direction of Chicago architect Ben Weiss, whose work doubled its size and gave it the distinction of being America's comfiest academic library, as described in the 1983 college book. But the library is more than just comfy. Recently, the Grinnell College Libraries received the Excellence in Academic Libraries Award from the Association of College and Research Libraries, a division of the American Library Association. In 1961, Netsch also designed the first part of what is known as the Buxbaum Center for the Arts. Netsch's international-style structure was later incorporated into this design by Cesar Pelli and Associates. The Buxbaum Center for the Arts has a radial form that houses each branch of the arts in a separate wing. Nestled in its heart is the Falconer Gallery of Art. The building's beauty is accentuated by the variety and quality of construction materials and by its interior illumination, allowed by indirect skylights in the clerestory and additional natural lighting from large windows. Pelli's work avoids creating a structure for solely aesthetic purposes. He believes works of architecture never exist by themselves. They are always part of a larger whole. The Pelli firm is responsible for other work at Grinnell College. That includes the Rosenfield Center, built in 2006 and named after Joseph Rosenfield from the class of 25, who was a powerful and generous figure in the college's history. The center is the central gathering place on campus. In addition to space for a range of campus offices, it contains the central dining room and kitchens of the college, recreational areas, lounges, classrooms, and a gallery. The highly acclaimed Charles Bear Athletic and Fitness Center was created by the Pelli firm in conjunction with Sasaki Associates on the north end of campus in 2 phases, 2005 and 2010. The firm of Holabird and Root out of Chicago was chosen to design both phases of the Noyce Science Center between 1996 and 2006. The college sought a multidiscipline academic building that would draw different departments together and encourage collaboration. The architectural challenge here was to accommodate the rapidly changing needs of science. The college's aim was to construct a facility that is flexible, adaptable, and sustainable. There are so many beautiful historic buildings of note on Grinnell's campus, and we cannot view all of them. But of particular interest was the old glove factory built in 1895, which was renovated in 2000 by the firm of HLKB of Des Moines, with an eye towards the history of the community. It was the home of the city of Grinnell's first industry, as the nation's largest manufacturer of gauntlet gloves for locomotive engineers and driving gloves. It now houses administrative offices for the college. In the year 2000, Grinnell College retained the planning firm of Shepley Bulfinch to author a new master plan for the college. The plan offered recommendations intended to enrich the college's already idyllic campus experience. In 2012, the Iowa firm OPN Architects updated the plan and led the assessment and planning of a major transformation of the college's South Academic Campus, guided by the goals and identity of the college. The most recent addition to the Grinnell campus, and just barely completed, is the Humanities and Social Science Center, designed by the firm of EYP Incorporated of Boston. This building features 4 pavilions, 2 new and 2 renovated, joined by a central 3-story atrium with connecting bridges at floors 2 and 3. The design of the complex includes learning laboratories for the humanities and social sciences, similar to those for the physical and natural sciences, which incorporate the latest technologies. The program organizes neighborhoods by shared intellectual interests to enable cross-disciplinary inquiry. The keystone of the design is an expansive addition that unifies 2 beloved landmark buildings, the 1917 Alumni Recitation Hall and the 1905 Carnegie Hall, to create an immersive, tech-rich environment. This energy-efficient building is designed to utilize only 45% of the energy used by a similar-sized building that just meets today's building energy codes. The facility's green features include a heat-reflective roof, rainwater collection used for irrigation and toilets, and energy-efficient LED lighting. Although we've only focused on the past 70 years, if you visit the campus, you'll surely agree that since its founding in 1846, Grinnell College has created a campus with great character, in keeping with its reputation for excellence in education. We are proud to honor that legacy with the Iowa Architectural Foundation's Community Enhancement Through Architecture and Design Award.